to our channel.
In today's video, we're telling a really good and fresh story time because that's the only thing that we are good at currently.
And we tried to make like 5 other videos before this, but all of them sucked. So we didn't post any of them, and here we are. So, welcome back to our weekly videos. Monthly videos.
Okay, so my first story time happened to me when I was in grade 2. I lived in Nova Scotia. Whole lot of good and fresh things happened there. So this is a traumatizing past tense experience. And yeah, so basically the story starts. I was in elementary school. I was like in grade 2, so I was like probably like 7. So I was sitting in class and we were doing like reading, like story time, where like the teacher like reads like a book to us. And I was just sitting crisscross, like literally like I am right now. Like just like this. Crisscross.
Featuring her dirty pants.
Yeah. So I was sitting like this and I was literally sitting just like this. I was sitting like that. And the teacher is just reading. I'm just chilling. Like,
wait, can I be the teacher?
Yeah. So my hands were cold, so I had them like just like stuck down like this, like in between my legs. So she was reading and I was just chilling, and then she looks over. She leans in and she's like, in front of the whole class. I
don't know what she says.
Exactly. So she leans in and she's like,
Abigail, that inappropriate stuff is safe for home alone time.
What the heck? So I was obviously like 7. I don't know what inappropriate alone time meant. But now, thinking back, this literally accused me of doing some not good. So I was like, I looked up at her and I was like, bitch, what?
You didn't say that. You probably said, I'm sorry, madame, whatever her name is.
Madame? I'm sorry, madame. No, I looked at her and I was like, what? Hello? I'm 7. What does that mean? So anyway, we moved on from that. And then a little email gets sent out to my mother. And it says,
Dear Baba Chater, your daughter has been caught doing inappropriate things during story time in class. We were wondering if you could have the talk with her and explain to her that that kind of stuff is meant for her and her only.
so my mom comes in and she's like, Abigail.
They emailed your mom.
Yes. No, I'm telling you, this person was actually crazy. So she comes in and I'm like, hello, I'm 7. So
Did you even understand what was happening?
No. I literally just sounded like a peacock. So anyway, I love looking like a peacock. So anyway,
we look really good and fresh today. This is like post breakdown.
Because
we're doing fine. We're doing fine.
So
we're thriving.
anyway, she comes in and she tries to just like read out this email to me, and I'm just sitting there traumatized of
who's reading it to you? Your
my
mom?
mother.
Oh, okay.
I'm just sitting there traumatized of what has happened to my day already because my day was ruined by my teacher because I was embarrassed because 1, I didn't even know what it meant. 2, I know that alone time back then was not a good and fresh thing. So I was like, oh my god, mom, like I was like caught like sitting crisscross, and she was like, okay, so she read it out. And I was like, what does that mean? And then she's like, she was like, what were you doing? And I was sitting there, and she was like, okay. So that was our really good impression. And then, so, carrying on to, like, 2 days later, my mom went into the school because I was accused of doing some not good things in class. My mom went in, she walked to the teacher and was like, yeah, hello? My daughter was not doing such thing, you crazy little ancient girl. So, they make a meeting. We come in. I'm there, and
you went to the meeting.
Yes.
So did Dad go?
No. So this teacher was like, "Yeah, your daughter was basically fingering herself in class," and my mom's like, "Bitch, what? She's 7. Do you honestly think she knows what that means?" And then she was like, "Well, if the shoe fits." And my mom's like, "What?" And the teacher gets fired. That's the tea. She got fired because Casey called him a hoe and told her if the shoe fits, then
That's the tea.
let it be.
That's the tea.
So basically, that's the time that I got accused of fingering myself in 2nd grade by a teacher in front of my whole class when I was literally 7, and yeah.
Okay, so this is like really good. So like the first time, what are you doing?
I just have it.
The first.
Oh, just saying, we're kind of possessed. That's a story for another day.
Like if you want us to tell that story.
Nobody cares.
Okay. So so after me and my ex-boyfriend broke up, this was like the first date I went out on, or like date I went out on, because I was like getting back in the game, like, oh yeah, you know. Anyways, so I was going and he came pick me up, and we were just driving around, blah blah blah, and like the person that I was talking to, he knew like I really like Booster Juice, which is like good and fresh place. Anyways, so we were driving around.
Take a shot every time we say good and fresh.
No, literally. Okay, so we were driving around, but like prior to me driving around this day, I like went home sick from school because I was feeling super sick, and like I just wasn't eating well that day because I was like feeling sick, obviously, and I was like, if I eat anything, I'm gonna vomit, so I didn't. Anyway, so they picked me up, and then we were driving around. I was still feeling kind of sick, but like I was fine. And we went to the mall, and when we were at the mall, we went to go see like a movie or something. And then after the movie, we went to Booster Juice because he knew I really liked it. And he was like, oh, Mary, like, do you want anything? And I was like, no, like, I'm good. But he, like, knew what drink I liked, so he just bought it for me anyway, even though I said I didn't want it. But, like, it's fine. He was just trying to be nice. So he got it for me, and he got me, like, the regular one. I like the Orangeicle, which used to be really good, but the name of it makes me want to vomit now. Anyways, so he gave me the drink, blah, 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 and then we got in his car, and we were out driving around. And then he... Basically. So he gave me my drink, and we were just out driving around having a good time. And then he took like the long route to my house because we were just going for a drive, living our best lives. Anyways, and there's like a farm, kind of, sort of near our house called like Lester's Farm. So we were driving past that, and he had like his window open because he was like vaping or whatever. Anyways, and then I felt like I was gonna vomit, so I like was sitting there, and I was just like I had a hoodie on. And I was just kind of sitting there, like, I had the sleeve of the hoodie over my mouth like this, and I was just like, and like, he was talking, but I was so distracted by like how sick I felt from this freaking Booster Juice. But he just spent like $7 on it, so I wanted to drink it all, so I kept drinking it, but I felt like I was literally gonna vomit. So I was just sitting there, and I was like, it was fine. And he was like looking at the window, and I literally like, it was only a bit, but I vomited a little bit in my freaking sleeve. So I was like, and there was literally vomit in my sleeve, and I was in his car, and we were driving around. And then he was like, man, like, it smells so fucking, well, he said it smelled bad. And I was like, like, cows, like, Lester's Farm, like, oh. Anyways, so he just thought that, like, it was, like, the atmosphere or where we were or whatever. So he kept driving around, and then he see one of his, like, he's driving this way, and one of his friends is driving this way, so he sees his other friend, so he, like, pulls over to go talk, like, they both pull over, they, like, get out of the car, and they're, like, talking to each other and stuff. So they get out, they're having a conversation, and I like, stay in the car because I don't really know this person. And then when he gets out of the car, I'm not joking, I full-fledged vomit. Like, I literally, like, projectile vomit in his car. Like, I'm not joking. So, like, chunks come out of my mouth. I'm like, what? I'm not joking. It was everywhere. And I literally, it was all over my sweater. It was all over everything. And I was just kind of like, and he was outside the vehicle, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know what to do. So I wiped it all over his dashboard and like the bottom of his dashboard and like the bottom of his seats and the sides of his seat. I'm not joking. I feel so bad. I am so sorry if you're watching this and you noticed the vomit in your car. I am so freaking sorry. I didn't know what to do and I was panicking. There was vomit everywhere. But like the vomit just went like I had like my bag and it was like a cotton bag. Like I don't know. It was like, you know those Aeropostale bags everyone has? I had that. So the vomit got on that, so I just folded that in half and then put it under my feet. And then like my sleeves, I just kind of like low-key tried to like hide it from him because like that's embarrassing. And he got in the car and he was like, man, like this fucking like it reeks in here. And I was like, yeah, I don't know, like it smells bad. Like maybe you should bring me home because it smells bad. Like anyways, and he like leaned in to kiss me and I was like anyways. And then after this, so since it smells so bad, anyways, I convinced him to drive me home. So he drove me home to my house, and we were outside my house, and he tried to kiss me again, and I was like, oh my freaking god. And then when I opened the door to get out, he also opened the door, so he got out and followed me into my house. And I was like, oh my freaking god. And I didn't know what to do, and like, as I was driving home, I texted my mom, and I was like, Mom, I just vomited in this guy's car, what do I do? And she was like, Mary, calm down, it's okay. So as soon as I got home, my mom was at my door, like ready to like talk to me about what just happened. And then I walk in, and then the guy walks in right after me. And my mom's like, So my mom like distracts this guy and I run downstairs, I put on another sweater and I throw my vomit sweater in the freaking laundry and then I go and brush my teeth really aggressively and I come back in and I'm like, hey. And to this day there's still vomit in his car and he's, well, probably not, but he doesn't know that I vomited in his car. So yeah, that's the tea she's her. That's disgusting. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I didn't mean to vomit in your car, so.
Time is honestly the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. I ever have done the most weirdest thing in my child brain that I thought was, wow, really good and fresh and fun. Yeah, it was really, I don't even want to tell it. It's so embarrassing.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You just tell it.
So basically, when I lived in Nova Scotia, because clearly just I was one.
You're wildin', man.
I was actually wildin'. Anyway, I was 5, literally like 4 years old, and I did some weird
Just
stuff.
look like baby girl.
Some weird shit, so embarrassing. So basically, I would have these plastic bags in my room, okay?
Why is your plastic bags in your room?
I don't know, but I would
like Stolby's bags?
yes, like I would hoard these bags in my room.
Hoard Stolby's bags. In
Yes.
your room.
And when it would be like late in the night, I would wake up, I shit you not, I would pick the bag I want, I would get it out, I would squat.
I'm so.
I would squat over the bag and pee on it.
Wait, what?
So I would be up in the morning, like peeing on the bed, like looking around to see if anybody's there.
You would wake up and pee on bags.
I would pee on these.
Why didn't you go to the bathroom?
Oh, I don't know.
Were you scared?
No, I just thought it'd be fun to pee on some bags. So every night for a while, actually, I was waking up, peeing on these bags, hoarding the pee bag under my
Wait, you
bed.
put the pee bag under your bed?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever like spill pee like while trying to push it?
No.
Wait, so did it like sink in or like?
Oh yeah, I would carefully just drag it under. So one night,
So was it in the bag or on the bag?
on top of the bag.
Okay.
So one night this doesn't even sound true. Like this is like this. I would actually do this. Like this is some real tea. I would. Okay.
What did your mom say?
We're getting to that.
Oh my god.
So one night I woke up and as per usual I was like, okay, time for me to pee on a bag tonight, ladies. So I was squat over, just chilling,
This is like church floor all over again.
relaxing, and my mom walks in.
You were peeing and your mom walked in.
I was peeing on a bag. It was a usual thing for me to pee on a bag. So I was peeing on a bag. My mom walks in. I get up. I throw the bag across the room. This pee bag just smacks my wall.
Smash your wall. Do you like a pee indent on your wall? Oh my god, that is so funny.
My mom is like, time for you to go somewhere and get help. So anyway, I threw this pee bag on the floor. The pee bag splatters on my floor. I'm there like, oh no, this is it.
I'm
mom's being some crazy. Like I'm peeing on bags. So anyway, she's like,
Did you get mad?
I'm getting mad. So anyway, she's like, what the? So anyway, I'm like, yeah. I was like, Mom, like I have a confession. Like I've been peeing on bags for the last like 3 weeks. And she's like, what the is wrong with you? So I'm
Did
just
she ask you why?
no. So I'm just like, yeah, like look under my bed, like. So she just grabs like these like 12 plastic bags, like scoops them out from under my bed, and just has
Is there still pee on them?
No, it's dried up by now.
Is it
And they're-
evaporated?
Yes. So she was just holding like these bags of my pee. And I'm just standing there like,
You're probably crying.
I'm like, oh god, who's been peeing on bags, man? Fucking psycho.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So to this day, she still pees on bags. There's a bag under my bed right now.
Yeah. That I peed on, sorry.
Thanks for watching our video. It's our third and final. I'm just kidding. It's our
We suck. Bye.
wait. Subscribe. What? The hand thing? Do you want to do it again then?
No.
Oh, it's still going.